No, let me just start by saying it's a blessing to be able to embrace this stage in front of all of you today. And my message worth spreading is designing belonging from impossible to blueprint for support. Because you see, success isn't built alone. The true blueprint from turning impossible into reality is intentionally building, activating, and sustaining a powerful support system. But how do we activate and sustain a powerful support system? By understanding 3 truths about support. The first truth, identifying that support system. That support that believes in you, that support that keeps you honest, that support that holds you accountable, and even reminds you in a time of need. That support system for me was my family, my mom, my dad, hey mom, my brother. Before I even knew what belief was, they had belief in me. I was born with amniotic band syndrome, which led to having a deformed left hand. The first 4 years of my life, I couldn't do any physical activities because of the sensitivity of the fingers I had on my hand. No full bone density, just tissue. And I was a twin brother at that. My twin brother is 60 seconds older than me because it sounds shorter than a minute, so bear with me. And when you watch your twin brother getting involved, having fun, getting active, and playing, and my mom, she's a boy mom, so we get active, okay? We get active. I wasn't included in that, and that did something to me. But the belief that my parents displayed in me was phenomenal. There was one particular night, we had bunk beds. I had the bottom bunk because I was the favorite child. Thank you, Mom. And I'm tossing, and I'm turning, and I'm rolling, and I hit my hand on the wall. I woke up screaming and crying. I ran into the kitchen, climbed on the kitchen drawer, and took a knife out to remove my own fingers. I have a 2-year-old now, so I understand as a parent, that's some serious stuff. So thank you again, Mom. My mom stopped me before I made a mess of myself. But at 4 years old, my mom had to make a decision that she had to believe in. She had to believe that my kid can do whatever he put his mind to. That we won't allow him to feel like he's disabled. We won't allow him to feel that he's incapable. We won't allow him to feel that he's undeserving. And the next day, I'm having my fingers removed. Coming out of the hospital, I never thought about what I lost. I only thought about everything that I was beginning to gain. See, having my fingers removed allowed me to gain the freedom to dream, gain the freedom to be a part of something bigger than myself. It gave me a chance to play alongside my twin brother. But even though I had that type of belief, it doesn't mean I was gonna have my peers who are gonna believe in it, have coaches and believe in it, or even teachers. When I was 7 years old, I had an opposing coach tell me, football is a 2-handed sport, not for one-handed players. I had peers laugh at me, saying that how you play football with one hand, that's impossible. I had teachers, when you have to turn in your piece of paper and it's like, my dream is to become an NFL player. That's my job. And then your teacher tell you, you gotta be more realistic. Only the 1% make it to the NFL. You have one hand, you're disabled. What percent are you? But I had a choice. I could have believed in what my peers and the coaches and the teachers were saying, or I can believe in what was being instilled in me. That I can do anything that I put my mind to. That I'm more deserving to be exactly where I want to be. And I tell you this because you have to be able to identify which one you will believe in. Whether that's your parent, your loved one, that coach, that mentor, that family member, your community. You have choices to know what you want to believe in, the positive or the negative, which leads me to my second truth, being intentional. Being intentional is super important because how can your support help you if you're not being honest with what your dreams and aspirations are. So you have to be honest. You have to be real. You have to allow your team to know exactly what you want. I wanted to go to college and be a Division I athlete. I wanted to go to NFL, and I wanted to play alongside my brother. That was my dreams and aspirations. And I was able to put my team in certain positions to help me when I needed. And the positions that I needed them in for me was reminders. Because I became the first one-handed Division I football athlete in history. Thank you. I became an All-American, Defensive Player of the Year, leading the nation in multiple categories in my position. I had a draft stock. But one thing that I remember, going through that recruiting process with the NFL, no matter how all the accolades and All-Americans and the trophies, it didn't matter to the NFL. They just seen what I looked like. During the NFL Combine, I received the last and final invite to the Combine, even though I was first in my position amongst everybody. It did something to me mentally. But this is how I was able to be intentional. I called my brother. I called my mentor, and I called my coach. And I said, I need you to remind me of why I'm here, why I'm doing this. I don't think nobody believes in me. I don't think I should be here. And I could have manifested in that thought and took that same energy into the NFL Combine. But me being intentional about talking to my support team, they all reminded me. They all remind me the same thing. They messed up when they invited you, Shaquem. Go show those coaches and go show the world exactly who you are. And that reminder was for me to take the next step forward. And I went to the NFL Combine. And I bench pressed 225 pounds 20 times with a prosthetic hand that put me in the top 3 of my position group. Thank you. Being intentional with that support, I went to the NFL Combine and ran the fastest 40 by a linebacker in NFL history that still stands today. Thank you. Me being intentional about my support team, I became the first one-handed player to be drafted into the NFL and alongside his twin brother. Which leads me to my third and final truth about support: consistency. Because I was able and I was blessed to reach that dream of mine, to have that success, and to know that I was pushed throughout my support team, but I'm not done yet. As a matter of fact, me staying consistent has my support team in this house today. Me staying consistent, my support team reminds me that I have a voice, that I have a message worth spreading. And I'm telling all of you today, if you can understand these 3 truths, be conscious of these 3 truths: identifying, being intentional, and staying consistent, you can turn the impossible into reality. And I always tell people, anything that's deemed impossible is only impossible until we all do it. There's no limit. So take this blueprint and go show the world what you're capable of. Thank you.